And the Cavaliers already with a focused look on their faces as they arrived earlier, planning on a strong performance in their home building. We come to you tonight from the shores of Lake Erie as the streets of downtown Cleveland, Ohio are alive with activity. Welcome to a look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in its small forward. And for the Cavaliers, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt, and it's Drummond in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Now here's Love over Gordon. Drummond trying to get himself free. Love can't hit. Now Fultz. Isaac passes to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Out to the wing. Here's Love. Garland the pass to Drummond. Vucevic with the block.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
And the shot goes in from Fultz. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5 because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2 and you're 7'2, I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
Fultz laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You know, Fultz handles contact really well for a young player. Excellent at staying under control and then finishing through the contact.
Now, here's Sexton. And stolen by Fournier. The shake. And he sinks the layup.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Now, here's Garland. Inside, here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Thrown down with force. Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
Now, here's Fultz. Deflects the pass, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
A different look now for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson comes in for Drummond. And it's Nance in for Kevin Love. And the Magic making a change here as well. Ross is checked in. Here's Vucevic. Passes it to Gordon. 5 to shoot. Another shot. And Vucevic kicks to Gordon. Isaac against Thompson. Here's Fultz. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Nance. With the putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Nance against Gordon. Pass to Fultz. To the paint. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Now here's Porter. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Nance, no good.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And the basket by Gordon.
And Gordon, with that strength and athleticism, made a tough shot look easy despite the contact.
Here's Windler. There's a minute left here in the opening quarter. Sexton on the wing. The pass to Windler. It's stolen by Fultz. And here they come. All going up court. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. And he gets it back. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Sexton's shot is good.
You know, another reason Sexton gives opponents nightmares. Almost impossible to stick with him in the open court.
Vucevic with the bucket.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
The open look here for Sexton. A three-pointer off the mark. Magic leading by 8. Here's Gordon. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Gordon's got 6.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Bobs it up, and Thompson sends it back. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Magic lead by 10. And we'll be back shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Orlando, Mohamed Bamba is out there with Vucevic. Then it's Ennis. Then it's Carter Williams. And it's Augustine in at the 1. Vucevic dishes to Bamba. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Bamba's got the lead up to 12 now for the Magic. And so here's Cleveland.
And DJ Augustine, a veteran guard who's always had an impact when he's on the floor. He gives you leadership, shooting, and playmaking off the bench.
Tell you what, Greg, when he was with the Pacers during my time working for the team, I really grew to appreciate and respect his game even more than I did from a distance. You're exactly right. I mean, he's a barometer for just about any team he's played on, and that when he plays well, it lifts everybody else's game. That's just the kind of experienced, calming effect veteran he is. Now that is a terrific cut to the basket by Vucevic. I mean, really excelling in the pick and roll set.
Kicks it out to Love. Back to Osman. Shot clock at 6. Goes up to the stripe. Love, no luck. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Magic. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. It's good.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Bamba with it, now guarded by Porter. The shot by Carter Williams, nobody around. And too long on the shot. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Yep, that one goes in there.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Magic leading by 14. Carter Williams kicks to Vucevic. Pass to Ennis. Porter with the steal. Passes it to Osman. He's looking for Porter and finds him. Pass to Garland. Inside. Stolen by Bamba. Here's Carter Williams. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
It's tipped. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Windler's checked in. The Magic also changing it up. Gordon's checked in for Vucevic. Ross comes in for James Ennis. And Fournier subbed in for Augustine. Fournier passes to Bamba. Orlando moving the ball around. And the basket by Gordon. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Garland dishes to Drummond. Down low. His first shot coming late. Bamba with the block.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Bamba finds Fournier to the inside, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
A different look now for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Sexton in for Jetty Osman. Then for the Magic, Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Bamba. And it's Fultz in for Carter Williams. On offense, here are the Magic. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Here's Fultz. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
For Cleveland, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
This is why you got to prevent Sexton from getting in the lane. Once he does, he just explodes towards the basket.
And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Now the pass to Isaac. Kicks it to Fultz. Now Ross. Over in the corner, Isaac. And the 3 off target. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Garland with the bucket.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
For 3, Fournier. Offensive rebound.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
And so it's Orlando. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. Markelle Fultz was on fire in the first half. He had 13 points and 1 steal. And that'll do it for us.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Markelle Fultz has been exceptional here, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Here are the Magic now. Fultz with the ball. Outside Fournier. Back to Fultz. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Garland, no good that time. The Magic go the other way with it. Vucevic with it. Garland picks him up. Pass to Vucevic. And Fournier kicks to Vucevic. Pass to Fultz. Vucevic down low. Defended by Drummond. And it's Vucevic missing. Shot on the wing. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Porter's checked in for Cleveland. And the Magic making a change here as well. DJ Augustine's checked in for Markelle Fultz. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Augustine passes to Gordon. And there's the call on Cedi Osman. That is his first foul of the game. Orlando making some changes. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Gordon. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Carter Williams in for Fournier. Nice shot there by Bamba.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
And Clark, last season for Mo Bamba, another step in his progression. Still limited minutes. The team waiting for things to click for the young man.
Agreed. I mean, it's the offense that needs the most work, Greg, but they knew he was going to be a project. They knew this was going to be a work in progress with Mo Bamba, but his defense is already there. I mean, he can hit the glass and protect the rim with the best of them.
Ennis passes to Augustine. Carter Williams against Porter. And stolen by Love. And it's DJ Augustine with the foul. That is his first foul of the game for the Magic. Terrence Ross comes in for Carter Williams. And it's Fultz in for Augustine. Sexton dishes to Nance. Bamba with the block. Now here's Ross. Not a lot of room. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. The feet of Vucevic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 8 points for Vucevic.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
Here's Sexton. Here's Thompson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Vucevic.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Colin Sexton. And a change for the Magic. Birch is checked in. And the jam by Ross.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Garland, he's checked in for Porter. The Magic also changing it up. Isaac comes in for Bamba. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Ennis. Pass to Ross. Here's Fultz. 15 points in the game. And there's the pass to Birch. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Exum's checked in. For 3, Fournier. Thompson with the rebound.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Ross on the wing. Isaac outside. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. Ross, that's good. Ross has got 4 points in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
From 11 feet away, the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes.
And so it's the Orlando Magic having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll return shortly. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Michael Carter-Williams is out there with DJ Augustine. Then there's Al Farouk Aminu, and it's a 1-2 in at the small forward position. It's deflected. Here's Bell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Bell is on a mission to show how special he can be. An athletic, energetic forward who plays with a real passion.
Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Garland. And it's Carter-Williams in the corner. Fires the 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Pass to Exum. He's looking for Bell and finds him.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And so Bell nails both of them. Well, Orlando shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there. And Augustine kicks to Birch. And that one hits back iron. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Exum finds Dellavedova. He had a nice open look right there. Dellavedova's got his first bucket in this one.
Man, I like how Dellavedova gets that shot up so quickly, always measuring the shot as the pass is coming to him.
Carter-Williams can't get it to go.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
No good from Bell.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Birch, and he can't stop the run as he misses. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Exum passes to Bell. And the shot is good. Bell's got 5 points in the quarter.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Andre Drummond's checked in for Ante Zizic. Love comes in for Jordan Bell. Sexton, he's checked in for Dante Exum. And Porter subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova.
And, you know, Drummond has no problem playing through contact. He excels at using that strong body of his to fight through contact and finish.
And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That is his first foul of the game. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Vucevic kicks to Gordon.
Yeah, first turnover of the game. Overall, though, he's been rock solid.
Porter in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Orlando leading by 20. Here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
How about the leaping ability of Isaac? When he's got a head of steam like that, he's a threat to jam it home every time.
Porter passes to Drummond. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Love looking around. beyond the arc. 6 to shoot. Here's Porter. Isaac with some nice D.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Magic.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Vucevic.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
Orlando, they've gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Birch. Passes to Aminu. 40 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. He kicks to Carter Williams. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Into the Magic.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
And so the Magic can now just hold on to the ball. Pass to Bamba. Aminu with the bounce pass. And here is Bamba from past the arc. And no good that time. Can't connect. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which It's all happening in Florida. From Amway Center in Orlando, the Bulls taking on the Magic. For Chicago, they pride themselves on eating. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sport. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. White the pass to Carter. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up. The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
Offensive rebound. Here's Gordon. Outside Fournier. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Boy, there is a will, a drive. Aaron Gordon showing he wants to be more active on the glass.
And last year, Greg, we saw White get more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
And, you know, more scorer than a playmaker at this point. Drafted 7th overall because he has the potential to do both. If he can add strength and cut back on the turnovers, he's going to be a very good player for a long time. And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Fournier finds Gordon. Fournier against Levine. Fournier passes to Gordon. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Outside, White. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And that burst of speed, sometimes White just too much for defense, which is why you see them compromise.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of this.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And both free throws good for White.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
To the middle, it's tipped. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Markkanen against Gordon. Porter looking it over, and they will get the basket here. And here we go, coach's challenge on that goaltending call. Now, the coach didn't think the call was correct.
And with this type of goaltending review process, one thing to keep in mind is that the rule states, quote, in order to overturn the event as called on the floor, there must be clear and conclusive visual evidence that the call was incorrect.
And so, Greg, if there is any level of ambiguity, it makes sense that the original ruling would stay. But in that event, the coach has used up his one and only coach's challenge for the game. So, as you can tell, a lot riding on when you choose to use it. And so the decision is in. NBA Replay Center has ruled, guys. The call stands on the goaltend.
And maybe the only downside is that you use up your one coach's challenge for the game. So if anything happens beyond this point, you might wish you had that back. Smart not to take any chances and give it another look on the replay. That's such a valuable safety net for the officials to have.
Gordon dishes to Fournier. Vucevic against Markkanen. Back to Isaac. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. And stolen by Fournier. Right side, Gordon. Magic moving the ball around. Rocket 6. Isaac outside. Carter against Fournier. And it's sent back by Carter.
anticipation from Carter Jr. Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
Orlando making some changes. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Terrence Ross comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Augustine against Dunn. And Augustine kicks to Vucevic. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Satoransky gets the bucket.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Augustine passes to Ross. And there's the feed to Vucevic. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Well, Vucevic at his best. A reliable interior scorer. Great size, great touch.
Passes it to Cornette. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Augustine looking around. He kicks it to Ross. To the paint. And the dunk by Bamba.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be. And Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
Satoransky, the pass to Cornette. Back to Satoransky. Here's Hutchison. Off target with his three. Orlando, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Here's Bamba. Lays it up and banks it in.
I'll tell you, the next step for Mo Bamba will be more muscle, but he finishes through contact right there.
Here's Dunn. Bulls shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
Now, Chris Dunn tantalized the NBA guys with his elite speed, his playmaking ability. There were some question marks about his decision-making, but I think that's about repetition.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. It's Chicago leading by just 2. 2K Sports back in a moment from the Amway Center. And recently we chatted with Zach LaVine about the team, and he pointed out what...
You know, we should have energy and we should be out playing the other team.
Greg trying to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Orlando, the lengthy bigs inside Isaac and Bamba. Terrence Ross is out there with Michael Carter-Williams, and it's Ennis in at the small forward position. Ennis dishes to Ross. Pass to Bamba. Here's Carter-Williams. Dunn covering. Carter-Williams, the pass to Bamba. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. Harrison kicks to Valentine. Bangs home the trifecta. Valentine's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide-open shooter.
Here's Bamba. Oh!
My goodness. Boy, you better keep the 7-footer Mo Bamba away from the cup. What an easy finish.
Harrison passes to Cornette. To the inside. Young. Nifty move. And it's good on the layup.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Ennis taking his time here. Outside for Carter-Williams. Isaac passes to Bamba. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Done with it. Bamba picks him up. Here's Harrison. He's guarded by Ross. Fournette. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Aaron Gordon is checking in for Orlando. Markelle Fultz comes in for Terrence Ross. The Bulls leading by 3. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside, White. Looking for Carter. He gets it there. And then Carter with the jam.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Carter Williams kicks to Ennis. And the pass to Bamba. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis. Ennis has got 3 assists in the game. 1:46 left to play here in the half. Sweet move. And then Carter with the dunk.
Bully ball at its finest there. Carter Jr. brings a physical presence to this team.
Carter Williams dishes to Fultz. Back to Carter Williams. Pass to Bamba. Just 4 to shoot. And it's White with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Levine can't hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
No one near Fultz as he lets it go. Wide open shot is on the money. Fultz has got his first 2 points. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. 3-point lead. Carter, the pass to Levine. Back to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
That's a really well-run pick and roll. You can see the game is starting to slow down for Levine.
Clock management. This is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Bamba kicks to Carter Williams. Back to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Back to White. Lets it go from deep. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
No, the basketball IQ on display for Otto Porter makes the right read there.
Fultz the pass to Bamba. Fultz with the ball. Here's Ennis. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Chicago Bulls.
Kevin, thanks. Zach, strong first half for the team. How do you build this lead?
Keep playing hard on defense.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets under.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They were never able to get the lead up. And
we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And guys, you know, Mohamed Bamba has really been making it happen.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
So for Chicago right now, Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt, and it's Carter in at the center position. Vucevic finds Isaac. And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Fultz, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Fultz, the pass to Gordon. Inside. Here's Vucevic, and he banks in the layup. Vucevic has got the first points to start out the third quarter for Orlando.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Levine dishes to Porter. Down low. Just 5 on the clock. Carter kicks to Porter. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
The length and athleticism of Otto Porter, able to weather the contact. Terrific strength on that one.
Gordon, the pass to Vucevic. A second chance effort. Back to Gordon. Now here's Fultz. And it's sent back by Carter. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way from outside the arc. Rebounded by Vucevic. The Magic trail by 6. One-on-one here. Isaac finds Gordon. Back to Isaac. Passes it to Gordon.
And this, to me, is where Aaron Gordon can excel. This guy embraces contact on the way up.
It's his first trip to the line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
For the Magic, Terrence Ross comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. So the wing on the left. Here's Cornette. Now Valentine. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Cornette's got the lead up to 6 now for Chicago.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Back to Augustine. Young with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Harrison. And it's off the back rim, no good. Magic have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Now here is Augustine. Defense right on him. Offensive rebound. Here's Gordon. Kicks to Ross. Back to Gordon. Here's Augustine. The Magic need to get a shot off it. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, you see the poise of Aaron Gordon at this point. He knows under duress of the shot clock, he is their best option.
Now here's Valentine. He's guarded by Ross. Cornette passes to Valentine. Over Ross. The shot by Valentine, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And stolen by Valentine. Harrison kicks to Dunn. Cornette passes to Valentine. Shoots from the elbow. Buries the jump shot. Valentine's got 5.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
And it's Vucevic missing. The Bulls leading by 6. Dunn left side. Young outside. 6 to shoot. Over Gordon. Cornette passes to Young. Rebound by the Magic. And here is Ross. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Lets it go with a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Yeah, Terrence Ross in his comfort zone from distance. This guy has always had the eye of a sharpshooter.
Young is double. Deflects the pass and stolen by Fournier. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Count that one.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Harrison. He's guarded by Fournier. Cornette kicks to Harrison. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Orlando trailing here. Fultz looking around. Here's Vucevic. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Up in time. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Bulls lead by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment from the Amway Center. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Fultz the pass to Gordon. Fultz kicks to Isaac. Back to Fultz. Orlando moving the ball around. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Chicago. It's a 3-point game. On the wing, Levine. It's stolen by Fultz. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, make no mistake, Markelle Fultz, because of his athletic burst, can score on the interior. That's nicely done.
Pass to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Porter's checked in for the Bulls. Fultz dishes to Gordon. Fultz kicks to Isaac. He feeds it to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
Levine against Fournier. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. White, he's checked in for Satoransky.
Boy, Jonathan Isaac comes out of Florida State back in 2017. 6th overall pick. Obviously, with that high a pick, you think, oh, he's come out of his career a little bit slow. But this team believes in his upside and is committed to building with him.
Levine against Fournier. Gordon the pass to Fournier. Isaac outside. On the wing, Gordon. 5 on the clock. For 3, Fournier. The shot will not fall. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball.
And with Isaac, there is a lot to like. He could be a huge two-way forward for this team.
Right, Greg. A modern NBA big has got to develop a consistent perimeter game, which Isaac is working on. This guy's a big-time finisher right now. So with that frame and that age, this guy's upside absolutely tremendous.
And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. Back to Vucevic. Stolen by Markkanen. Porter dishes to Markkanen. Back to Porter. Isaac with the steal. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. Fultz the pass to Vucevic. Good work defensively by Carter.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Back to Porter. He dishes it to Carter. Outside, White. Shot clock at 6. An easy 2 points on the layup. White's got the lead up to 6 now for Chicago.
And what body control. Even when White gets bodied up, he sticks with his shot.
Fultz dishes to Gordon. Back to Fultz. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Feeds to Gordon. Oh, and he jams it right over Lauri Markkanen. Wow!
Aaron Gordon in a big moment, unafraid to deliver. How pretty is that?
Levine deciding where to go with it. The dish to Markkanen. Outside, White. But they'll get another chance.
And that long rebound just falls right back into their hands. That'll reset the shot clock.
The kick out to Porter. Second chance shot. And Carter with the basket on the assist from Porter. And the Bulls lead by 6.
And when you call a play for Carter Jr., you really want to get him something in rhythm. Great execution there.
Now the feed to Vucevic. Outside, Porter. On the wing, Levine. Shoots over Vucevic. Levine can't hit. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Isaac passes to Vucevic. He kicks it to Fultz. Back to Vucevic. On the wing, Isaac. Back to Vucevic. Over Levine. That one wide left. Off target with that shot.
Well, he's got tremendously long arms, so Jonathan Isaac's so good at contesting that shot.
And so is Chicago winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the point guard. And for Chicago, Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front. And it's White in at the point. Outside, Levine. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him. The shot, no good.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That is his first foul of the game. Stolen by Levine.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it.
And it's White missing. White's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Osman, the pass to Sexton. Carter against Drummond. Carter dishes to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
Sexton against Levine. Drummond passes to Love. He drains it from the right block.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's White. Carter. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And it's good, 2 points.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
Levine against Sexton. Levine kicks to White. Back to Levine. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Levine. Following the basket by Kevin Love. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
And that's exceptional body control from Levine, contorting himself nicely for the contact and finish.
The Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker. And it seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
Bulls have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. White inside, the feed to Levine. Outside, White. Pass to Markkanen. 2 on the clock. Back to White. Over Garland. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. And Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Otto Porter Jr. and Satoransky sub in for White. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Cornett. Young comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Levine. Yeah, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, Gio, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
Now here's Thompson. Here's Windler. Kept alive. And there's Thompson putting it right back in.
Well, if there's 100 play calls that they have, Tristan's probably got 0 of them. He just goes in there and gets it done himself.
Dunn kicks to Cornett. Young outside. To the paint. Pass to Satoransky. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And the Bulls with another miss.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Here's Windler, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. It's all tied in Chicago. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
On the court for Cleveland, Nance and Johnson are up front. Garland is out there with Porter, and it's Windler in at the 3 spot.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Dunn outside. The pass to Cornett. Now here's Valentine. On the left block, uses the glass that time, and it's good.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
To the middle. Now here's Garland. Dunn covering. Now Garland. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Windler. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, with Tristan's motor and that kind of reach, great job on finishing off the alley-oop.
It's Young on the wing. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Pass to Cornett. The kick out to Young. No good on the triple. And they're moving it up. Windler, the pass to Porter. They get the rebound. Nance outside. Passes it to Thompson. Here's Windler. From deep three-point range. Here's Thompson, and it's blocked. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And here is Valentine. Back to Dunn. To the inside. Cornett can't get it to go. The Cavaliers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Nance. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Nance has got his first points of the game. Stolen by Garland. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Chris Dunn picks one up.
Well, the defense slow to react to Garland's play on that possession there. Instinctive to do whatever it takes to get to the foul line.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And so White will bring it up for Chicago. 4-point game. Feeds it to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, Levine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
Garland dishes to Love. Tipped away. And stolen by White. Stolen by Garland. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Markkanen against Love. 1:49 left here in the second. Can't hit from in close. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for the Bulls. Satoransky comes in for Kobe White. Porter's checked in for the Cavaliers. And last season for Markkanen didn't really go as planned. Greg, we know he suffered some injuries and had a hard time establishing his role.
Yeah, both the scoring and rebounding were down. And this happens sometimes with a new coach and a new system. But one thing's for sure, the talent is there. Markkanen is still very young and has a tremendous upside.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Right side, Porter. Inside, here's Love. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Love's got 6.
Maybe some underrated parts of Kevin Love is the strength that he has in that lower body. Excels at absorbing that contact and then up and powers through.
Satoransky up top. Defended by Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from the baseline. Satoransky gets the bucket. And the Bulls lead by 3.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Love outside. From deep. And he's good on the 3 ball. Love's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And stretch 4s, that's Kevin Love right there. Terrific range and a great quick trigger on that one.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Levine finds Satoransky. Bulls moving the ball around. To the middle. Here's Carter. Good D by Drummond. Porter with it. Pass to Osman. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Zach, a hard-fought first half.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. The period wrapped up with the teams on... And that should do it with the second...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Kevin Love with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's White in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Jim Boylan as we begin the second half. And Sexton over to help. And a wide open look for Porter. That one falls coming off Carter's feet. Porter's got 5.
Coming into the league, Porter didn't have that. Now, after a ton of work, he's a long ball threat.
Garland kicks to Sexton. Love against Markkanen. The drive by Love. And Drummond throws it down.
Love has a knack for recognizing when a teammate's going to break wide open.
Chicago trailing here. Bean passes to Markkanen. Carter left side. Back to Markkanen. Kick out to Levine. Looking for Carter. He gets it there. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. From outside, off the mark. The Cavaliers shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. And that one's good. Osman.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
White finds Levine. Here's Carter. There's the pass to Levine. Tries again. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Porter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And every year, Porter seems to get better. His three-point shot continues to evolve, and he's embraced taking on more responsibility.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen. Shaquille Harrison, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's done in for White. Over to the wing. Here's Windler. Out to Nance. Pass to Garland. Here's Windler. No points in the game yet for him. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. The putback. Porter pulls it in.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Passes to Cornett. Dunn looking over the floor. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Outside, Sexton. Now the dish to Thompson. And he converts the layup. Sexton's got his second bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Dunn passes to Harrison. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Now, here's Garland. Thompson with it, now guarded by Porter. Garland fades back. Sexton the pass to Garland. Thompson left side. Cleveland moving the ball around. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Come on. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. Some changes for Chicago. Chandler Hutchison. He's checked in for Luke Cornett. Valentine comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And Satoransky subbed in for Chris Dunn. A switch here also for Cleveland. Kevin Porter's checked in for Garland. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Nance finds Thompson. Here's Windler. The rebound by Young.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Stolen by Thompson. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Here's Sexton. It's blocked. They get it back. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 3. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Porter is out there with Colin Sexton. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And probably more of a natural scorer than passer. White has worked hard on his playmaking ability.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for White. And the Cavaliers with possession here. They lead by 1. Pass to Love. It's Drummond, high post. Outside, Sexton. To the inside. It's stolen by Carter. Knocks it loose to take the lead. And it's White missing. And it's Love with the ball for Cleveland. Carter outside. Sexton the pass to Love. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Satoransky. And the basket by Hutchison. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Sexton on the wing. He feeds it to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
And Chicago shooting well. They're at 45%. Here's White. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Markkanen, he's checked in for the Bulls. Zach LaVine comes in for Satoransky. A switch here also for Cleveland. Garland's checked in.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
They get it back. Ball stolen. Hutchison passes to White. LaVine wide open. Drops in the tray. LaVine's got the lead up to 5 now for Chicago.
A masterful possession from LaVine. He's so lethal at shooting once he catches it.
For 3, Love. Not going to go that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. LaVine passes to Hutchison. Back to LaVine. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And he can't get the first one.
And in flashes, LaVine has shown he can be a star. Now, he has to put it all together on a consistent basis.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Now, Garland. Love right side. Down low. Cleveland moving it around, and Cleveland with another turnover here. Now the Bulls with it. They're on an 11-2 run. LaVine kicks to Markkanen. Back to LaVine. Stolen by Garland. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Here's Love. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
What you like about Kevin Love right here is the attention to detail. He's always had a great knack, those early years in Minnesota, about being in the right place at the right time.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Kevin Porter. Outside LaVine. And stolen by Sexton. Here's Hutchison. Banked in off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 6.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here are the Cavaliers now. Drummond finds Sexton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Sexton trying to assume the leadership role. What a big hoop there.
Dishes it to White. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Levine. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Kevin Love is clutch, and boy, did the team need that.
So for the Bulls, Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And Satoransky subbed in for White.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Levine with it. Up and in on the layup. Levine's got 6 points in the quarter.
Beautiful. Levine getting more comfortable as a go-to guy, wanting the shot when it matters most.
And it's Sexton penetrating. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Bean passes to Satoransky. Back to Levine. To the paint. Here's Carter. No good there. And Cleveland the other way now. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Drummond in the post, defended by Carter. To take the lead. Missed. Here's Satoransky. Outside, Markkanen. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Isaac in at the small forward. Now, here's Garland. Love the pass to Drummond. Kicks it out to Love. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And the basket by Gordon. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. It's stolen by Vucevic. Fournier against Sexton. Fournier passes to Isaac, and Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Sexton finds Drummond. Shoots over Isaac, and it's sent back by Isaac.
3 misses to start the game, still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
Fultz the pass to Gordon. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Fournier against Sexton. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebounder. 4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Cleveland moving it around. Sexton dishes to Love. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Terrence Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Outside Gordon. He dishes it to Vucevic. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Windler. On the wing, Porter. To the middle. It's stolen by Vucevic. And now Orlando on the break. Ross leading the charge. And Vucevic kicks to Isaac. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And, you know, right now for me, it's all about confidence as it relates to Isaac. I mean, this guy has the tools to be special. I think he just needs to be more consistent.
Orlando making some changes. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Gordon. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Now, here's Thompson. Feeds to Garland. Augustine grabs the board.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Ross.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going here.
And here's the fast break. Ross leading the way. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Down low. And it's sent back by Isaac.
What a wingspan Isaac has. I mean, this guy is incredible at denying shots. And he loves to do it.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Ross finds Bamba. Ennis taking his time here. Inside, Isaac. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis. Isaac's got 6.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
The kick out to Porter. 20 seconds left in the first. Here's Windler. He's guarded by Ross. Clock at 4. Here's Porter. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Ennis with the ball. Here's Ross. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Orlando with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be back with you shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Magic?
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
The lengthy bigs inside, Isaac and Bamba. Carter Williams is out there with DJ Augustin. And it's Fournier in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game. Free throw good, Sexton.
And how about the explosiveness of Sexton? A crafty floor general who is consistent in how hard he attacks the defense.
Vucevic checked in for Isaac.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Here's Augustine. That shot is off. Nice D from Sexton. Porter finds Love. Back to Porter, and it goes out of bounds. And last touch by Carter Williams.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
For the Magic, Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Mohamed Bamba. And it's Fulton for Augustine. Magic leading by 14. Fournier for 3. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Fournier. Passes it to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Hey, and we all know Gordon's a terrific jammer now. He loves throwing it down.
Porter against Carter Williams. Porter passes to Drummond.
Oh,
what a finish!
Good. And look at Drummond, capable of rising up and dropping an absolute hammer.
Here's Fultz. Up top, Fournier. Fultz kicks to Vucevic. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Porter passes to Sexton. Back to Porter. Here's Drummond. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Hey, that's Drummond. Throwback center who does almost all of his damage inside.
Over to the left wing. Here's Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Terrence Ross is checked in for the Magic. Fultz finds Vucevic. Back to Fultz. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Oh, what a play!
Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
Here's Windler. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Nance dishes to Thompson. Nance passes to Garland. And it's blocked by Gordon.
Good defensive instincts there displayed by Gordon. Reading the shooter all the way and timing the rejection perfectly.
Here's Fournier. A putback and the second chance effort by Gordon. Gordon's got 12.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
And Vucevic kicks to Ross. Back to Vucevic. Right side Gordon. 6 to shoot. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Here's Thompson. Vucevic with the block.
Denied. Return to sender. That's something you expect from a 7-footer like Vucevic.
It's stolen by Nance. Here's Osman. He's guarded by Ross. Now here's Garland. Pass to Windler. Will it go? And that's 2 points on the layup.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And the pass to Vucevic. Over Thompson. And it's Orlando with another.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area. Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each, and the first half was all about Aaron Gordon. He had 14 points, 4 rebounds, and
well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center position. Sexton the pass to Garland. Out to the right wing. There's the feed to Drummond. Poked loose. It's stolen by Fultz. Isaac left side. Now here's Fultz. Defense is right there. Lays it up and banks it in.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Isaac with the steal. And Fournier kicks to Gordon. Now Fultz. Pass to Vucevic. That one a little long. And it's Love with the ball for the Cavaliers. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And the vertical of Sexton is amazing. At 6'2", he's just capable of hammering it home.
Now here's Fultz. Isaac outside. He feeds it to Vucevic. Back to Isaac. Clock at 6. He kicks it to Gordon. On the wing, Isaac. Shoots from 8. Nice jump shot. Good. Isaac's got 8. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Sexton on the wing. He's guarded by Fournier to the inside. That one doesn't go. And Orlando the other way now. Dishes it to Vucevic. Back to Fournier. And that one is hammered home.
Now, you can't sleep on the athleticism of Fournier. I mean, this guy knows how to finish, and his dunks are done with style.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament to get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, "In the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity." Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David. The Magic have gone 4-7 to get things started here in the second half. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Gordon. Carter Williams, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Porter's checked in. Garland with the bucket.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Right side, Porter. To the paint. Cleveland moving it around. Garland dishes to Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Thrown down with Forrest Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
Now here is Augustine. And the dunk by Bamba.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
This Cavaliers squad is struggling. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Now here's Garland, guarded by Augustine. Here's Drummond. It's good. Look at that basket. He's now 5 for 9.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Augustine finds Bamba to the right side. Here's Ennis. And the three off target. The shot misses. And so it's Orlando cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Orlando, Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. The lengthy bigs inside, Isaac and Bamba. And it's Ennis in at the 3, the small forward.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
Thompson inside. He's against Bamba. It's Porter outside. But they get it back. Here's Sexton. And it's sent back by Isaac.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Now here's Fultz. He started closely. The dish to Bamba. And the shot goes in from Fultz. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Magic?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
You know, adding on to that, we can't fail to mention all the steals they've piled up too. I mean, that's making a big difference. They've really gotten into them defensively.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Fultz, the pass to Bamba. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Vucevic checked in for the Magic. Gordon comes in for James Ennis. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland. No good from Ross.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Sexton against Fultz. Vucevic with the block. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And here's Fultz. Kicks it to Gordon. Over Nance. Isaac outside. Feeds it to Gordon. Second shot opportunity. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Osman. Vucevic defending. 3-pointer. Nance trying to break loose. They get it again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That free throw missing. And Orlando making a change here. Fournier is checked in. And he sinks the second. Magic leading by 21. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Garland, the pass to Sexton. Over Fultz. Drummond trying to get himself free. The shot by Sexton, no good. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Fournier passes to Vucevic. Back to Fournier. Over Sexton. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Thompson's got his 6th rebound on the night. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And Thompson throws it down.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Magic.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Aaron Gordon.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Here's Garland after Jonathan Isaac's bucket. Passes it to Sexton. In the corner, Drummond with it, and out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. A different look now for Cleveland. And the Magic with possession. Here's Augustine. There's 31 seconds left in the game. Awundu kicks to Birch. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Bamba. Puts it up. The shot by Birch, no good. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Exum passes to Windler. Three-pointer, Dellavedova off the mark. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was... the starting group for Orlando. Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Vucevic in at the 3 slot. And for Chicago, Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt, and it's Carter in at the center. Now here's Fultz. Here's Bamba. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
Wow, the solid court awareness. Leave someone open on Fultz squad, and you're going to regret it.
Markkanen passes to Porter. Back to Markkanen. From downtown, a second chance effort. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game.
And now, Wendell Carter, a great young prospect for the Bulls. Kevin, he's seen steady improvement so far. They believe he'll be a factor for a long time.
Good on the second free throw.
And with Carter, they like that he's an impact player on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, Jay, and on the offensive end, he's an underrated passer. I could see him taking more playmaking responsibility in the future. The ceiling on his skill set is very high.
Now here's Fultz. Gordon dishes to Fultz. Back to Gordon. 6 to shoot. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
White the pass to Carter. Back to White. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Fultz. Bamba wide open, and he fires. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Markkanen. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Bamba kicks to Fournier. Back to Bamba. Just 5 to shoot. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Bucket is good.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
Oh, yeah, that's one of his go-to spots. I mean, you have to pressure him in that mid-range area.
Here's Levine following the basket by Evan Fournier.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
The Magic have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Fultz kicks to Fournier. The pass to Gordon. Over Markkanen. Back to Fournier. Down low. And then Gordon with the dunk.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
Pass to Carter. It's stolen by Fultz. Fournier gets a wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 3 assists in the game. On the wing, Porter. Can they get it? Bamba with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a sitter who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Here's Levine. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go hard. Easy to see why Levine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups.
Now here's Fultz. Missed inside.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Carter. Bamba with the block. Magic leading by 6. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Passes it to Fultz. In the corner, it's Gordon. Fultz kicks to Bamba. Puts it up from 15. Gets a hand on it, and the second chance effort by Gordon. Gordon's got 6.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
Here's Fournier, and the layup falls.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
White the pass to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
The defense just handed White that assist. I mean, he smartly feeds a wide-open shooter.
Pass to Vucevic. Inside. Amba kicks to Fultz. And there's the pass to Gordon. Outside Fournier. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Gordon. And it's sent back by Carter.
You got to like seeing this from Carter Jr. Using his intimidating wingspan to wipe away the shot.
And the jam by Levine.
And the chemistry. I mean, Levine has with these guys, isn't it evident? Tremendous at finishing off these alley-oops.
Fultz the pass to Vucevic. Fultz against White. Gordon dishes to Fournier. And it's Gordon penetrating. Oh, and he jams it right over Lauri Markkanen. Wow.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Magic lead by 10. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far? The numbers wise.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
And so in the game for the Magic, Isaac and Vucevic down low. P.J. Augustine out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Ennis in at the small forward position.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic a force around the rim.
Ross against Dunn. Here's Satoransky. Young inside. He's covered by Isaac. Young's shot is off. Vucevic down low. Young's there. And the basket by Isaac.
And he's got a quiet confidence about him, doesn't he, guys? I mean, he's thinking about shooting the ball as the pass is coming.
They blow the whistle just as he gets
inside position.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Valentine comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for Satoransky. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Orlando. Carter-Williams kicks to Isaac. He feeds it to Vucevic. It's tipped. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Here are the Magic now. The steal. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bulls have a new front office, branching out from the Nuggets Brain Trust with new team president. Given Denver's success identifying and developing young talent with a win percentage that's climbed year after year, there is at least some optimism that the Bulls will be able to build a similar and sustainable winning program. Guys?
Wouldn't that be a story? Thank you, David. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ennis. Vucevic, and it's put back in by Vucevic. And the Magic lead by 9.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Basket counts.
What unselfishness from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
Isaac outside. Back to Carter-Williams. To the middle. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from Carter-Williams. Vucevic has got 6.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him.
Here's Harrison. That shot off the mark, and Orlando will come the other way.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Markkanen comes in for Thaddeus Young. Levine's checked in for Valentine. And it's White in for Dunn. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Orlando. Aaron Gordon comes in for Ennis. 1:43 left now here in the second. White looking around. Outside, Levine. Back to White. Outside, Levine. 5 to shoot. Orlando grabs the miss. 1:15 left in the second quarter. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Isaac passes to Bamba. Back to Isaac. Kicks it out to Gordon. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Valentine's checked in for White. Then for the Magic. Fournier's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Fultz comes in for Terrence Ross. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. To the left wing. Harrison passes to Levine. Back to Harrison. The three. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Fournier. Down low. Gordon dishes to Bamba. Over Levine. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Levine. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Looking calm and composed in the paint. Levine is superb at capitalizing from these spots.
Now, here's Bamba. Fultz the pass to Gordon. Three-pointer Augustine. Up again. And the second chance effort by Gordon. Gordon's got the lead up to 13 now for the Magic.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what...
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. The first half was all about Aaron Gordon. He had 12 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. And that'll do it.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Well, they haven't found a way to keep him quiet inside. I mean, their best bet probably would be to deny him the ball altogether, because when he gets it, they can't stop him.
Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And at almost 7 feet tall, Bamba is hard to cover. He's adept at getting these calls inside.
And he can't hit the second. Kick out to Levine. Trying to get open is Carter. With the tip. Rebounded by Vucevic. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Leading by 12. Bamba dishes to Gordon. Vucevic to the pass to Bamba. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Vucevic to the pass to Gordon. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. They recover it.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Levine dishes to Markkanen. Carter kicks to Levine. Outside, White. Three-pointer. Fournier pulls it down.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Count it. Fournier's got 9 points.
An 0 for 3 start to the first half is finally behind them. I mean, now maybe they can get something rolling.
And now Orlando on the break. Feeds it to Gordon. Pass to Vucevic. Fournier against Porter. 6 to shoot. Gordon the pass to Bamba. It's stolen by Carter. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. It's hauled in by the Magic. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Here's Gordon. And oh boy, a lot of contact there. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Bulls shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And when Zach LaVine gets hot, C-Web, he gets scorching hot. Can completely take over a game.
Oh, GA, you know it. And last year, LaVine made 13 threes in a single game. That's one off the record set by a splash brother himself, Klay Thompson. Now, when LaVine gets going, he can be absolutely unstoppable.
Vucevic down low. Here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
How about the concentration on that? Isaac able to absorb the contact and still finish with a difficult shot.
Donnie's checked in for the Bulls. And a change for the Magic. DJ Augustine's checked in for Carter Williams. Hutchison. Pass to Cornette. To the paint. It's tipped. Ross with a steal. 1:46 left here in the third quarter. Augustine finds Vucevic. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. Great look, but off the mark. Bulls trail by 17. Here's Hutchison. And the Bulls with another miss. Orlando, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. For 3, Ross. They get it back, and it's put back in by Vucevic. And the Magic lead by 19.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
Satoransky gets the bucket.
Satoransky can get wily on the drive. I mean, able to duck and dodge his way to the shot.
Pass to Isaac. Back to Augustine. Cross on the wing. Isaac outside. To the inside. Here's Vucevic, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the Bulls making a change here. Valentine's checked in. The Magic also changing it up. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Carter Williams in for James Ennis. Done outside. The pass to Cornette. It's stolen by Vucevic. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Gordon dishes to Augustine. Ross kicks to Vucevic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luke Cornette. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Chicago. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Luke Cornett. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for Satoransky. Here's Ross. The putback. Hutchison with the rebound. Harrison passes to Young. It's hauled in by the Magic. Gordon's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Carter Williams, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Orlando out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier and Ross, they're the wings, and it's Carter Williams in at the point. Pass to Gordon. Clock at 6. Carter Williams kicks to Fournier, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Young. And it's Kobe White in for Dunn. And a switcher also for Orlando. Bamba's checked in. Here's Valentine. And Bamba pulls it down.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. I mean, he's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Magic leading by 17. Passes it to Ross. Back to Carter Williams. Makes it off the glass.
Well, that's where Carter Williams is at his best, elevating nicely on these physical finishes. Nice toughness.
Here's White. He dishes it to Carter. It's Porter outside. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 6 rebounds in the game. Ross on the wing. And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Bulls, Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Denzel Valentine. Ross passes to Bamba. Gordon dishes to Ross. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Fournier for 3. The shot that time not on target. And the Bulls going the other way now. Here's LaVine. And LaVine with the slam.
Oh, LaVine is such an explosive player. He's able to fight through the contact and get it to go.
Outside Fournier. Back to Carter Williams. Outside Fournier. For the 3. Markkanen pulls it in.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Good at running the correct route. I love that play. I like seeing LaVine work hard to beat everyone up the court.
White against Carter Williams. Inside, it's stolen by Carter. And here we go. Fast break. LaVine's got it. Good on the bucket.
A credit to LaVine. Not an easy hoop right there, but total focus on his shot helped out.
Fournier finds Gordon. Bamba trying to break free, and it's Gordon. That time on the assist from Fournier. Fournier's got 3 assists in the game. White the pass to LaVine. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
No fear trying his luck inside. You know he has hops.
So for the Magic, Al-Farouq Aminu. He's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Ennis comes in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. Augustine passes to Bamba. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's LaVine. Orlando grabs the miss. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Bamba passes to Augustine. Back to Bamba. Kicks it to Ross. The dish now to Aminu. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul. 1:30 left in the fourth. Ennis passes to Bamba.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy two if the defense wasn't there.
And the Bulls with another miss. And he makes the first.
Well, at this point of his career, Aminu knows who he is, an effective two-way player who likes being a glue guy.
Bulls trail by 15.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Magic.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Evan Fournier.
Wow, he owned this game. He never stopped working. He did it all for them, and you can't help but admire that kind of effort.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Porter. Satoransky's checked in for Levine. And Chris Dunn subbed in for White. Orlando also making some changes. Gordon's checked in for Aminu. Fournier comes in for Ross. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. Ennis passes to Fultz. Back to Ennis. Outside Fournier. The three. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
Satoransky looking around. Shot clock at 6. They need this. Bamba with the block. And here's Fultz. Pass to Ennis. Back to Fultz. Outside Fournier. From deep. It's off. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This one was over well before. Coming up next. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. And now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Markkanen and Carter are up front. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. And for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. Now here's White, top of the key. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. Yeah. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the shot.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Leveraging one of their best assets, Drummond's dominance inside.
White down low. Carter left side. Markkanen passes to Carter. Over Love, and it's Carter missing. And Love's got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Stolen by Levine. Carter with it. Outside, Markkanen. And here's Levine. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Garland the pass to Drummond. Outside, Markkanen. White left side. Up against Levine. Out to White. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Clock at 6. Here's Markkanen. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's just a power move by Markkanen. The 7-footer playing big.
Now, here's Garland. The feed to Drummond. Stolen by Carter. The kick out to Porter. And a miss there on the triple. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Beautiful concentration by Drummond. Takes the hit, drops it in. Will try to add one more at the line.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Saransky's checked in for Porter, and it's done in for White. Now, here is Young. Pass to Satoransky. Dunn looking over the floor. It's tipped. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luke Cornett. That is his first foul of the game. Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Hutchison's checked in. Sexton dishes to Thompson. Back to Sexton. The kick out to Porter. Dunn against Sexton. Dunn passes to Young. Back to Dunn. Young outside. Jacks up a 3. A shot off that time. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Here's Thompson. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Here's Satoransky, and the layup's good off the glass.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way. A tall, strong combo guard who can shoot it as well as pass it. Satoransky played around 30 minutes a game for the Bulls last season as he found a way to impress the team every chance they gave him.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Denzel Valentine comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Harrison in for Dunn. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That's his first foul. Harrison scanning the floor. To the middle. Shot clock at 5. And Satoransky wide open. He fires. No good with the triple. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Got a piece of it. Nance against Young. In the corner, Valentine with it. Passes it to Cornette. Now Satoransky. The three-pointer, no good. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Cavaliers have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
To the wing right side. Here's Valentine. With 2 seconds left. Nice spin off the left rim and in. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bulls out front, leading by a point. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Cleveland, the duo inside, Love and Thompson. Porter is out there with Garland. And it's Osman in at the 3, the small forward. Here's White. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
Kobe White just erupted his rookie year in the NBA. Set a franchise record with Chicago for most threes in a quarter.
Drummond's checked in for the Cavaliers. Then for the Bulls, Carter comes in for Luke Cornette. And Porter subbed in for Valentine. Now here's Love. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Drummond. Oh, wow!
Did you see the air Drummond gets underneath him? Allows for time to be creative.
Here's Harrison. 9 feet out, trying to get open is Carter. And that's good off the glass that time. White's got 6 points.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Zach LaVine's checked in for Shaquille Harrison. Markkanen passes to Carter. And there's the call on Jetty Osman. That is his first foul of the game. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And the shot goes in.
Beautiful find by Carter. Sees the floor really well for a young big.
The Cavaliers trail by 3.
And the deep ball has come alive the last few seasons for Zach LaVine. He set a Bulls record for made threes in a season last year.
Hey, Greg, Zach LaVine continues to work and improve his shot, which has been fantastic. He not only trusts his shot at this point, but feel it's a strength now. He's more willing to look for jumpers and big possessions now.
Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for the Bulls. Chris Dunn comes in for Kobe White.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Garland, the pass to Drummond. Drops in the layup for 2. He's got 9.
Terrific concentration. Drummond maintaining focus through some physical play.
The pass to Levine. Dishes it to Carter. Done outside. Levine up top. 4 on the shot clock. From beyond the arc. Dunn misses. The Cavaliers trail by 3. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Garland, no good. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Chicago. Porter against Levine. Right side, Porter. Porter with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. And that one's good. Osman's got his first points in this one.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Right side, Levine to the inside. Carter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
This is the thing about Wendell Carter. He's got the skill to go with the size. Very difficult to defend.
So both teams making some changes here. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Windler, the pass to Nance. Here's Windler. 6 to shoot. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Chicago. .112 left in the first half of basketball. To the paint. Valentine shot good. And the Bulls lead by 4.
You have to be ready to receive when Satoransky has the ball. Shows excellent vision.
And Sexton has it in the corner. Pass to Windler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. The offensive rebound. Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. So for the Bulls, Shaquille Harris comes in for Levine. And it's White for Satoransky. Windler, the pass to Sexton. Lets the 3 fly. They grab their own miss.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
Bulls have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The kick out to Young. His 3-pointers off the mark. On the wing, Nance. White covering. Nance outside. Shoots over White. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Bulls lead by 2. And
it's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They ended the period holding on to a... That's all for now.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Andre Drummond with a strong contribution so far in this one.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
And tipping off the second half, here's Jim Boylan's 5. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. Garland kicks to Sexton. Feeds to Drummond over Carter, and the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Drummond.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Levine wide open. It's good from long range. Levine's got 7 points in the game.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And with Lauri Markkanen, the former 7th pick in the draft, you like him best when he's aggressive and looking for his own shot.
You're right, Greg. I like angry Lauri Markkanen because he's dangerous when he has that type of mindset. He needs to have that mentality of a #1 option, even if he's not one. That's when he's the most impactful on the floor.
That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Sexton. Right the pass to Levine. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Now here's Porter. He's tightly guarded, and the layup is good. And the Bulls lead by 4. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Garland, the pass to Drummond. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That is his first foul of the game. Porter's checked in for the Cavaliers. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Chicago. Dunn comes in for White. Garland, the pass to Love. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Chicago making a switch here. Satoransky's checked in. Dunn outside. He feeds it to Markkanen. Down low. Lays it up off the glass. Markkanen's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bulls.
And coming out of halftime, coach said they wanted to start fast. How's 4 for 4?
It's Drummond, high post. Porter passes to Windler. Back to Porter. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Levine. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
That's how Zach LaVine reacts when you close up his airspace. He has a nice little pump fake, and he blows past you.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Thompson's checked in, and Chicago also making a switch. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Now, here's Garland. Dunn covering. Offensive rebound, Thompson. The layup off target. Chicago leading by 8. Here's Hutchison. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
Now here's Porter. Not a lot of room. And Chandler Hutchison is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Chicago making some changes. Young's checked in for Luke Cornett. Valentine comes in for Levine. And it's Harrison in for Satoransky. 6 on the shot clock. Windler, the pass to Thompson. Young with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. One-on-one fast break. 1:04 left to play in the third. Fires from 14. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And now it's a 12-point Bulls lead. Here's Windler. Looking to end the run. Knocked loose, but he recovers it. Here's Thompson over Young. Thompson misses.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Here's Valentine. Shots good from Young. Young's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Nance outside, right side Porter. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And just 72% from the line a season ago. Not the greatest of numbers, but there are guys who are far worse off when it comes to free throw shooting.
And he's good on the second. Carter against Love. Dunn up top. Back to Carter. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And as we end the third quarter, a double. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Colin Sexton is out there with Porter. And it's Thompson in at the center position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Carter dishes to White. Back to Carter. Shot clock at 5. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Thompson's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's his first foul. Andre Drummond's checked in for Thompson. The Bulls also changing it up. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Young. And Levine subbed in for Dunn.
The quickness of Drummond at his size, making that drive all the more impressive.
And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's foul number 2 for him. On defense, the Cavaliers. They trail by 11. For 3, Levine. Carter kicks to Levine. Back to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Beautiful find by Levine there. Takes his time to survey the floor.
Levine against Porter. Looking for Carter. He gets it there. Back to Levine. And the jam by Levine.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. They get a hand on it to the inside. Porter with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Right wing. Love looking around. Back to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Yet another bucket for Andre Drummond. They've done a great job of getting him the ball in his spots.
White finds Levine. Back to White. Intercepted. In transition. Here come the Cavaliers. Porter's running. Pass to Levine. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Porter, no luck.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
White with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Levine against Drummond. The putback. And Carter with his second chance points. And the Bulls lead by 17.
Right there, Carter using his instincts and motor to track down the miss and convert into second chance points.
A terrific move by White to score. White's got 4 points this quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And White slams it in.
They're in total command of this game, with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Sexton the pass to Osman. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists now in this one. White with it. Porter outside. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Drummond's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Bulls.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Zach LaVine.
Active hands tonight. He may have gambled a bit, but sometimes you have to take chances to make plays, and he did that tonight.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. 15-point game, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Zizic has checked in for Cleveland. There's 39 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Now here is Dellavedova. Satoransky covering. 6 to shoot. Here's Zizic. And he converts the layup.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
And here is Satoransky. Now here's Valentine. Fires from 18. Yep, it's good.
Yeah, they suck the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort.